the thing about LinkedIn that has particularly worked for me that I would like to share with you as well, and this is going to slightly, at first seem to contradict what I've just said perhaps, but I run a group on LinkedIn that's called Relationship Skills for Professional Business and Personal Success, which is the subject of that book, clearly. And I set that up getting on for 2 years ago now, just short of 2 years ago. And I've invested a fair bit of effort in bringing my connections into it, to the point where it's now got about 670 members. And the nice thing that begins to happen as it grows is a group like that actually attracts new people because they find it on the LinkedIn group directory. So if somebody thinks, oh, I'm interested in, for example, business relationships, say, and they go looking on LinkedIn, then they might well find that particular group. And then, so they join the group. And so that's somebody coming into my circle, if you like. And to give you an example of how that has worked, just a day before yesterday, I had a call from somebody who recently joined that relationship skills group on LinkedIn, phoned up to say, look, we're running this conference, we're looking for somebody to speak on this subject, could you come and speak to us on this subject, that subject? And their only connection with me is that they joined that group 3 or 4 weeks ago. That's one way it works. Another way, well, part of that is I put, every Sunday, it happens to be, I put a little thought piece together and post it as a discussion in that group, and I do it every week, essentially without fail. If it's like Easter Sunday or something, I might, well actually I didn't skip it on Easter Sunday, but generally speaking every night, and then people start to look out for it. But what that achieves over time is that the members of the group, the ones that pay attention of course, and they may not all, they get to know, like and trust me, you know, in the jargon, so that they're ready to ask me to speak at an event, or possibly to refer me into some contact of theirs. So about a week ago I met only for the second time with somebody who said, oh David, I really enjoy your messages on the LinkedIn group. He says, I keep them all, and in fact I was just reading some of them earlier on. And he feels he knows me well. I feel I don't know him terribly well, but he feels he knows me well. So that's aspect of LinkedIn is a good one to think about as well. You know, if you see yourself as an authority in some aspect of what was it, health insurance? Yeah. So if you're kind of got an angle on, for example, you know, health insurance in central Scotland or something, then you could be the go-to person for that particular niche. You know, and a lot of it is about defining your space sufficiently tightly that you are the person for that. And that's quite, you know, it's a branding kind of question, and getting that just exactly right, you know, takes kind of time. But then you can be seen as the authority on that, and people will come to you for that. And if you do that, then setting up a group perhaps or whatever on that topic, you're then seen as the leader for that. So, you know, I obviously don't know the details of your business, but there is probably an angle where, you know, you are the only one that does that particular angle, and so you can be the leader in that particular kind of area, and that's kind of how it works. So what I actually do in terms of a process is, it really starts on a Sunday night where I write my little piece to go onto this LinkedIn group. Then I take it, I put it on the same, maybe on Sunday night or Monday, and I put it on my blog, or like on the website if you like. And then having done that, I will then tweet links to that blog post and put it on Facebook as well. Basically taking the content and, you know, spreading it kind of thing, with the intent of drawing people to that bit of content and to the website. And at which point you want them to connect more or to engage personally or whatever. So it's kind of giving, but at the same time gathering a community or an audience around that. So that's the kind of model that I think works, and I hope I'm communicating this idea that it is actually a social process, in the sense that it is all about relationships. You know, you're building connections with people. And it is about using the different networks in an integrated kind of way.